one forced and one omission. The forced change this week is D.Zorko out with a 6-week injury. Not good for him. And the young fellow Z.Bailey, who makes way. So the ins are M.Adams, back after a stellar performance the last couple of weeks, and the reserves for the Lions. And a debutant coming in this week, C.Mcfayden, coming in to replace Z.Bailey. He's had a great game in the reserves as well last week. The 20-year-old, he's playing predominantly in the forward line. Probably some through the mid, maybe, depending on how we're going. But anyway, here we go. The Lions taking on the Power at the Gabba. With the vice-captain coming. The vice-captain. Yes, it is. I think it is going to be the captain. Might be Oscar Mack. Oscar McInerney may be the captain. I'm not 100% sure with that. But we'll find the way. Could be Joe Danaher, one of the two. So we'll end up finding out in a second who it'll be. So here we go. Power taking on the Crows. I mean, not the Crows, the Power. Power and the Lions at the Gabba. With some very heavy rain here in McFayden's debut match. Here we go. Number 26, C.Mcfayden. All the Power have a great, strong defensive midfield there. It'll be great in the mids. And the Power, they're strong and they're up and they're about here. The Power hoping to get a win off of a loss in the last couple of weeks. And here come the Lions with the debutant C.Mcfayden there at the bottom. The Lions out with their smoke machines. There he is, the young man. Walking out with Big O. This is for 7 on the trot for the Brisbane Lions. There's the big man, Big O. Big Oscar McInerney for the captaincy position. Since D.Zorko is out of action for the next 6 weeks, he'll probably be changing up in the next couple of weeks. We'll see who will be the predominant vice-captain. And the Lions take the win. They go to the right of screen. Here we go. Big O taking on Scotty Lysette. And Lysette out of the middle. Great tackle there from Lions. Big O straight to Lockie Neal. Tackled straight away. Lysette tackled. And that is a great tackle there from Big O. Big O to Darcy Garner, to Lockie Neal, to Mitchie Robinson, to Joe Danaher, to Charlie Cameron, to Hipwood. Oh, that's holding the ball. He's walked it over the line, big Trent McKenzie. Oh, wow. Oscar Mack to big Mitchie Robinson. Yet another first goal kick for Mitchie Robinson. Off the wing with a big hit out there from Big O. The Big O is dominating through the midfield at the moment. Dominating Lysette. Straight to Lockie Neal. Smothered by Big O. Oh, they're out here, the Power. With Georgiades. Georgiades strolling into the 30 and missing. Oh, Lord, he was open. Harris Andrews, he says he wants to go long. He will go long to Lincoln McCarthy, but it is Butters who gets in front of Lockie Neal. It is Burton. He kicks it long. Adams with a great punch. Birchall will send it long in the McStay direction. And Charlie Cameron strolling across. It's Hipwood and Hartlett. Great tackle, Hipwood. And big boy Charlie Cameron will walk into the open goal. He's had 3 disposals. Big Charlie already. Lysette to Lockie Neal. To Charlie Cameron. Oh, McFayden tackled. Jonas. Joe. Hipwood. Into McFayden. Oh, Danaher. And Cam Rayner puts it through. Kicks the Lions third. And they lead by 17 points early in the first. Big O, he's dominating. Neal to Mitchy Robinson. Oh. McCarthy and Robbo misses. He was open. Jonas sends it long. Charlie and holding the ball. He was going to try and give it to McFayden. Didn't get there in the end. Marked by Rockcliffe. He's on Archie. Archie's had the tag and roll on Rockcliffe, I reckon, today. And I set over Starcevic. What's Starcevic going in the forward line? That's a question. Kane Farrell sends it long to Charlie Dixon. Punch there from Gardner. Birchall. Harris Andrews handballed it straight to Fantasia. Marshall. Lester. Amon, and great tackle there from Jared Berry. Neal. Tackled. Lester. Handballs to Rockcliffe. Rockcliffe. Neal. McFayden. Neal. Handball. McKenzie. Grabbed him. Grabbed him. And they're out here with Archie. He wants Charlie on the run. It's Charlie Cameron. He's got Charlie. Will he kick it? That's the... Oh. It's Hipwood. And Hipwood take it in the back. And that should be an easy goal here from Eric Hipwood. Slide angle. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. He shanked the shit out of that one. Oh, wow. Mackenzie sends it long. And that is over the road. And thrown in. There's big Archie Smith. He's trying to fight for his spot. Oh, bang from Mitchy Robinson. Sends it long to the top of the square. Oh, Hartlett and Starcevic. And over the line. And then be thrown in. Robbie Gray having a run through there. Come on, Archie. Archie. That is big. Big boy, Lockie Neal. Archie. Lester, and he's been taken high. Lester will send it long into the McStay direction. And Sam Mays takes the mark. He'll go wide to Hartlett. He's on Starcevic. He'll go to the middle. And he'll turn it over. But Fantasia will run. He'll send it long. And they're out here with Rockcliffe. Rockcliffe still going into the 50. And switches it straight to Trent Burcoyne. He flicks it into the middle. And punch there from Archie. Oh. And they're out here. Berry. Oh. Starcevic right in the back of Hartlett there. In a forward row. Oh, that's a great kick to Charlie. On the lead. Charlie. Slide angle from beyond 50 metres. Can Charlie roost it from there? He sends it long to the top of the square. And Harris Andrews just blocks him out the way. Sends it long. Ridge drops it. Ball. And they're out here. Ryan Lester. to Berry. Ollie! Berry handballs it to space. And high. Lincoln McCarthy has taken him high. It is Ryan Burton. Burton goes short. And turnover straight to Reese Matheson. Matheson says, I'll send it long. In the Rayner direction. Cam Rayner takes the mark. Directly in front. He's about 50. He'll probably kick it from about 45. And he has missed to the right. Oh! And it's a block, so it's not out in the full. He goes short to Hartlett. Hartlett to Burton. Burton sends it long. Punched by Charlie Dixon. And another free kick to the power. Hamish Hartlett. Oh, turnover. Gotta go, Archie. Great tackle. They're out here. Grab him. Oh, they're out. Starcevic. Short kick. Great kick. Rayner and Hipwood's on. Hipwood's on. He'll send it to the top of the square. Hipwood. Oh. He's dropped it. And Aliir takes advantage and grabs it and holds it in. Archie Smith to Burton. Archie Smith. Oh. On the left over the top and he misses. Jonas up the middle. Hamish Hartlett. Short kick to Ryan Burton. Burton sends it long. Punched by someone. Kane Farrell. Goes short into Charlie, but punched there from the young man in... Oh, the young man nearly had Aliir inbound. But it's Butters, and he'll prevail and kick there first. The young midfield for the Powers really turning it on here to keep them in the game. There's C.Mcfayden there's dropped into the midfield. Coach Baldy has chucked him in the mid. He wants them on. And there it is again. C.Mcfayden sends it long. He had great opportunities in the reserves going in the forward. Oh, Lord. Great kick from Cram Raider. Into the arms of Danny McStay. Shouldn't miss this, Dan McStay. Directly in front. To put it through, he does. Into the top deck. And we're out to a 20-point lead. McStay had a quiet one last week, but he's got to keep his role in the team. And they're out here. Oh. Matheson. Oh, the Joe. Straight to Jared Lyons. And he'll give it to the Big O. He wants to take the advantage on Big Scotty Lysette, pushing into the forward line. And Jonas will have to match up on him. And he slots him through the middle. The Big O. He's had a great game so far with the 5 tackles and the first disposal then. He's kicked a goal. He's stuck in the forward line at the moment. But Archie Smith is a decent ruckman when he puts his mind to it. Lockie Neal. Oh, Berry's taking his head off. 40 seconds. Mackenzie with a great kick. Todd Marshall. He goes long. And Todd on the siren puts it through the middle. And the Power are back to a 20-point deficit. The Lions couldn't have had a average quarter to their standards. Neal, Danaher and Andrews all with 4 disposals. And the goals to Mitchie Robinson, Oscar McInerney, Charlie Cameron, McStay and Hipwood, I believe. Anyway, here we go. They're on here with a Big O again. Hip. Oh, great hit from Neal. Neal to the Big O. Back to Neal off the Big O. Neil to the big O. No, it's the Lions. He'll send it long and Hipwood. Oh, Jonas is dominating Hipwood at the moment. And Rockcliffe with an inside mark. He sends it long. And Lincoln McCarthy with the flight of the ball. He'll send it long to Mitchy Robinson. Mitchy Robinson says, I'll find you, Eric Hipwood. Oh, he shaked the shit out of that one. Oh, Lord. Oscar. He'll send it long, but Gardner will push out Charlie Dixon early. He'll send it long in the direction of Danaher, but it'll be Charlie that picks it up. Danaher will handle it in, and it's McStay who puts it through for goal number 2. The first multiple goal scorer of the day, Danny McStay. He's fighting for his spot in the side, as we have a few coming back from injury in the coming weeks. And Danaher pushes out back to help the defence, and he'll send it long to Lincoln McCarthy. He'll drop the ball. It's Lockie Neal. He's got someone open in the goal square. It's Hipwood. He'll play on and miss. Oh, Lee. Oh, Lincoln McCarthy stole it, and he's put it through. Another goal scorer for the Lions. 32 points. Here to Rainy Gabba. Neil handballs it to space to Marcus Adams. Short kick and Fantasia with the mark. Short kick. Oh, Neil, what are you doing? Butters. Berry. Neil. Neil goes long. Danaher sends it long in the Rainer direction. And marks. Who's on? He's on. And it's Starcevic. Oh. Danaher off the deck. It's Starcevic. He's kicked his first AFL goal. Brandon Starcevic pushed into the forward line today with Adams coming back. And he put it through for an absolutely perler. Neil again out of the middle to Mitchy Robinson. Does he have the legs? I think there's a bit of a wind here. Mitchy Robinson will send it long into Jared Berry. Aliir's been taking his head off. Archie Smith. Oh, here we go. Berry, and it's over the line, and it'll be thrown in. Neil doing a bit of run-throughs. He's had a great start to the half. Oh, McStay has taken Houston's head off. Houston sends it back into the middle. And Lysette puts the body on and sends it wide. Oh, turnover. Mitchy Robinson. He'll send it long. And Archie should waltz into the open goal. Callum Archie has had a great season so far since he come back into the side. Lysette, Berry, Archie, Matheson, Mitchy Robinson from 50 metres. He's put it through. He's kicked goal number 2, and the Lions are pushing it out now to a 50-point lead. Lysette, Matheson off the deck, Rockcliffe, bang! Oscar McInerney, Matheson, Hipwood, oh that's McFayden. Here we go, they're on here, Archie, taking it on. He says, I'll give it to you, Starcevic, to Hipwood. And he was short kick it, he wanted Danaher, but Danaher ran the other way. And Danaher grabs him and throws him into the post. He'll be out of bounds and be thrown in. Smith. Starcevic wanted it and he did not get... Oh, by golly. Fantasia was pushed under the ball by Darcy Gardner. And Gardner marked. But it's a free kick to Fantasia. He handballs it to the dangerous spot to Hartlett. Turnover. Oh, Archie's taking his head off. Fantasia sends it long and wide to Burton. Is that an average day on Mitchy Robinson? Oh, turnover from Starcevic. To good old-fashioned Danny McStay for goal number 3. Oh, no! Oh, no, he's done the unthinkable. He has smashed it into the post from the goal square. My golly. Mitchy Robinson. Charlie Dixon sends it wide to Robbie Gray. Gray, where will he go? He goes into the middle. Back to Mitchy Robinson and Burton. Charlie. Hipwood. Hipwood again. It's Reece Matheson off the deck. And now McStay to break the bird. He does. He's kicked his third. And they're out to a 57-point lead, the Brisbane Lions. Could have had 4, but he decided to kick that one off the deck. Oh, he played on Farrell. At less than knew he was going to do that and tackled him straight away. Oh, great buddy there from Big Charlie Cameron. Cameron sends it long in the Starcevic and Jonas direction. Starcevic, great tackle. Jonas is down. Starcevic around the body and he's missed. Jonas is down and he's out for the count. He's on the bench. Neil, oh, Butters and Neil having a contest here. Hartlett into the middle. That's great pass here to Sam Mays. He's on here in the middle. Robbie Gray. Gray, where will he go? There's got to be some options here. He goes out wide to Motlop. He's had a quiet game so far, Steve Motlop. And they're right here. They're out here with Ryan Lester. Oh, handballed it straight to Ryan Burton. Danaher grabs the power pepper and over the ball. He'll send it long in the Canberra direction. And Alir will take the mark. He sends it long to the middle. Mackenzie will body McStay. He'll send it long and wide to Charlie Dixon. Don't know what Charlie was doing there in the midfield, in the forward line. And Houston taken down on the... Not... Archie. Great tackle, and they're on here with Archie. Lockie Neal. Gardner sends it long. McStay. Directly in front. Does he have the legs? Oh, he has the legs, but does he have the accuracy? For goal number 4. He's kicked it. He's kicked 4 in the first half. Danny McStay. They've kicked the last 7 goals, the Brisbane Lions. Neil. Oh, that's Lester. Lester will send it out wide to the young man McFadden, and he's taken the mark. He'll send it long in the Hipwood direction. He'll drop the mark. McStay, great tackle. Archie Smith to Brendan Starcevic. Oh, he's missed. 2 behinds for Starcevic. Funny fact, he was a forward when he first got drafted to the Brisbane Lions, Starcevic. And he was now a key defend. And now the coach Gretsch has put him into the forward line in the absence of D.Zorko. Rockcliffe will send it wide back to the middle. It's Hipwood. What's Hipwood going to do now? Danaher, what's he do? Danaher's open. And Hipwood will give it to him. Hey! Come on, Joe. You've got this, big fella. Directly in front. Joe Danaher. He's put it through. Hipwood, the unselfish. He's had 9 disposals, Joe Danaher, today. Great tackle, and they're on here with Berry. McFadden from 50 metres. Danaher sitting there, and he takes the mark. On the siren. Is he allowed to go around the body? Oh, I don't. Here we go, Joe. For goal number 2 of the Siren. He does! Straight through the middle. And the Lions out to a massive nearly 77-point lead at half time of the Power. An absolute pumping in that quarter. 9 goals. Jesus. Lachie Neale had a great quarter. He had 8 disposals in that quarter. 4 in the first and 8 in the second. He has had a great start. As well as Joe, he's kicked 2 and had 9 disposals. Hartlett's had 7 disposals and Rockcliffe 7 as well. That's not looking good here for the Power. They had an injury to Houston, injury to Rockcliffe, and now to Tommy Jonas. But it's absolutely looking good here for Joe. He's had 9 disposals, had 2 goals, 68 fantasy points at half time. McStay 4 goals in the first half. That's good. Neil has not kicked a goal and he's leading all comers with disposals. It's a great start. Big O as well. He's had a good game. He had 6 hit outs, so that's the only problem. Lysette's had a domination in the ruck. He's had like 10 hit outs. Here we go, Big O. He says he's got to take him on here. Straight to Lachie Neale. Neale for 13. Off Danaher. Oh, Jesus. The ground is looking pretty darn shaky here. Neale. Handballs it to space. Oh. Turn straight to Lachie Neale. That's Lincoln McCarthy. Oh, boy. What a goal. Lincoln McCarthy. Drops an absolute bomb. From 50 metres, he's kicked goal number 2. And it's an 83-point lead. Big Oscar McInerney. He'll send it long. And Harris Andrews gets away Toddy Marshall pretty easily. Gotta go, Berry. And they're on here. Great tackle. Jared Lyons sends it long. Gardner's open. And so is McCarthy. He'll send it long. He'll take the mark. And Aaliyah will take the mark on. And Joe will go and give it to Charlie Cameron. Does he have the accuracy on him today? For goal number 2. He does. Straight through the middle. Let the wind take it. And another multiple goal scorer. For an 89 point... Oh, that's an 89 point lead, I think it is. It sure is. Oh, Dersma absolutely launches it and puts it through. Holy. He's had 6 tackles. That's great from the young man, Dersma. Brisbane line defence has been pretty darn good here. Archie Smith, Berry. He wanted to go to Rich, and Rich takes his head off. Burton, another free kick to his name. McKenzie sends it long. And Farrell is on Leicester. Sends it long. And they're on here with Sam Mays. And Archie takes it. And grabs him, and it'll be thrown in. Big Oscar to Robinson, to McFayden, to Danaher. Big Danaher. We'll give it to Starcevic. He doesn't have the legs, but he'll take it long and missed a lot. That's a behind for Starcevic. Yet another one. He sends it long. McFayden! On debut in the 3rd quarter, takes an absolute hanger over Zachy Butters. Does he have the legs? The young Conor McFayden, the 20-year-old, on debut from 50 metres to the top of the square and has missed. Just exciting here from the young man, Conor McFayden. Oh, turn over. Johnny Jonas had to come back on, or else it would have been bare in defence on Joe and Hipwood and even Big Oscar when he comes into the ruck. Dersma, they're on here. They send it wide. McFayden wanted to go to the bench, and Butters will grab him and turn straight to Carl Amon. And hit off the Toddy Marshall, and great tackle there. McFayden comes off and Lions will take over. Oscar Mack, Neil, great tackle. Lysette tackled. Oh, they're on here. Jared Lyons, Mitchie Robinson, Lincoln McCarthy, Starcevic, back to Lincoln McCarthy. He'll walk it and hit the post. Oh. It was a great game so far here from the Brisbane Lions. McFayden, and he's been taken high and he's injured. Oh, the youngster. He gets the chance. Brandon Starcevic. Can he get it and put it through? Oh, yes, he can. Oh, yes, he can. Starcevic is kick goal number 2. He's had an outstanding game in the return to his forward line position. And he slots it through the middle. No hesitation there from Starcevic. McFayden's down. He'll go down to the docks. He had the chance to put it through for his first goal in his career and got injured and wasn't able to take his kick. And Hipwood trying to get Jonas off the ground so he has no one on him. Short kick there from Jonas straight to Burton. Burton goes long. And it is marked by Powell Pepper. Powell Pepper, short kick, and turn over to Rayner. Rayner will send it long, and turn it straight back over to Jonas. And played on! Eric Hipwood. He has a chance to kick his first goal of the day. Does he get it? That's the question. Oh, he's missed. Well, oh God. He has missed. Hipwood. Short kick, down the line. Burgoyne into the middle, turnover, straight to Reece Matheson. And they're on here. Hipwood should mark this, and does not. Go Big O. Neil. Dixon takes the mark. He goes into the middle, straight to Hamish Hartlett. He'll go long and wide, and it's going to probably be a turnover. Jared Lyons handballs it straight over the line, and he's injured. Lyons, he says, I'm going to keep going. There's 2 injuries out of this already. Young McFayden, oh, they're out here. Mays sends it long. And Harris Andrews gets away off it. And a free kick to Big Harry. He'll send it long. Punched by Neil. Great tackle, and they're on here. Oh! McStay has been taking his head off by Alier. They're on here. Berry will send it long. Hipwood, and marked! Eric Hipwood. Does he have the legs to get it across the line? And marked by Hartlett, and he's handballed into the post. That has got to be deliberate. It's a 94-point lead to the Brisbane Lions. Yeah, 94-point lead to the Brisbane Lions. Short kick, and starts McStay. Oh, they're on. Archie, no way. Oh, he's hit the post. It's a 95-point lead here. Turnover. Rich. Hipwood. Starcevic. Oh. McStay grabs him over the head. I think there's going to be some severe injuries. Oh, they're on. It is Big Charlie. Charlie Cameron puts it through for goal number 3, and it's out to a 101-point lead to the Brisbane Lions. Berry over to Archie. Tackled by there to Ollie Wines, and Mark to Kane Farrell. Within range, I reckon, is Kane Farrell. From 50 metres out to the top of the square, and slots it through. And he's had his 4th disposal also. And they're back now to a 95-point lead to the Brisbane Lions. Oh, Trent Burgoyne. Bang. Sends it long. And Harris Andrews will grab it and send it long to Joe in the middle. He'll take an easy mark. Joe says, I'll take that on and give it to... Oh, Lord. Power Pepper. Berry. Oh, my God. Another free kick. Sends it long. And Big Oscar gets in the way of Charlie. And he'll send it long. Down long. McCarthy. Oh. Bang. Big O says, I want him. And he'll say, oh, I'm sending it back. Harris Andrews, great tackle. Hey! Marcus Adams, he's had a great, key position role on their forward at the moment. The Lions absolutely giving him a pumping. Lockie Neal only had the 3 disposals in that quarter, so that was an average quarter for Lockie. But we've kept up with our disposal efficiency is a bit on the low side, but anyway, at the position, we're taking the possession of the ball a lot. 52% out of the 100 has gone to us, so we're dominating in the disposals side of things, but we will go on and hopefully take on the Lockie Neal for 20 disposals in the game. Here we go. Can we put it to bed for a 100+ point win here at the Gabba on Friday night? Here we go. There's Lockie. Big O. And they're on here with Butters. Punched away there from Big Oscar. Oh! And Charlie will steal the goal. Big Charlie Hickson has stolen the goal. And he kicks his first. He wanted that. Gotta go here. Big Ryan Lester. Drop the mark. And a free kick there to Ryan Lester. He'll send it long to Joe Danaher. He drops the mark. Hipwood also drops the mark. Oh, Lyons takes his head off. Way. Wine sends it in the middle to Hamish Hartlett. He'll send it wide, but Berry will intercept and grabbed it. Berry will send it long to Lincoln McCarthy and grab it on to Charlie Cameron. Rayner from 50. Lockie Neal. Oh, Lockie Neal. Just cost him a goal there. Joe, got to get it on here. Lockie Neal from 50 on the opposite and misses. He's had 3 disposals already in his quarter. And Wines with a great mark. Wines will send it long, and Rich will take a mark. Where will he go? That's the question. Rich says, I'm just going to walk it back up the wing. And another free kick, and they're on here. It's Lockie Neal. Oh, Rayner nearly takes mark of the year. Wines on Lions. I think he's had the best of him today. And that is out of the bounds. It'll be thrown in on a poor kick there from Ollie Wines. Robinson. Neal. Neal wanted that. Go Lockie. Oh, Lockie Neal. Gray sends it long. Oh my goodness gracious me. Georgiades sends it short to Alier. He's pushed himself to the forward line. He goes short. Straight back to Georgiades. Georgiades into the middle. Punched away. Farrell. Charlie. And Fantasia will put it through the middle. And kick his first. And put it back to an 83-point lead. Neal. Oh, Burgoyne just pushed him around. Punched and grabbed mark from Mitchell Georgiades. And an easy free kick there to Jared Berry. Berry will send it long in the mixed day direction. Starcevic. Neal. He wants it. McStay. Neal from 50 metres. He thinks he has it here. It is... Oh, no! Lockie Neal has hit the post. Jonas. Mackenzie. Where will this one go? Trent will send it in the middle. Oh! Lincoln McCarthy wanted his head taken off. Oh. Great tackle, and they're on here. Cam Rayner will send it long. Into the big O direction! Big Oscar McInerney! He's sent to the heavens. And Tommy Jonas has felt the wrath of Big O. And slots it through the middle to put ends to the Port Adelaide's big man. 11 tackles for Big O, 5 disposals and 2 goals. McFayden's back on. Archie Smith will send it long. Lincoln McCarthy. Mays sends it to Pal Pepper and punched by big Mitchy Robinson. Rockcliffe to the middle and Darcy Gardner should mark this, and he does. Big Joe's on his own. Oh, Sam Mays pushes him out of the way and takes a mark. Fantasia. Where will he go? He goes wide to Charlie Dixon. He played on! And Darcy Gardner grabs him. It's holding the ball. He'll send it to the middle. Hamish Hartlett. And a free kick to McFayden. He'll send it in the middle. Matheson. Pal Pepper. And marked by Grant Birchall. Birchall sends it back to the middle of Joe Danaher. He takes an absolute screamer. He'll send it long. Starcevic. Oh. Great tackle. Danaher, great tackle there. Danaher. Oh, Charlie's grabbed him over the head. Lycett, where will he go? He goes out wide. Oh, what are you doing, Lockie? Rockcliffe goes wide in the Alier direction. Oh, turnover. Oh! Lincoln McCarthy dropped it. It's on the ball. He sends it long to Burton. He goes into the middle. Punched by Mitchell Robinson. And Rayner grabs straight into him. Hartlett. Great tackle, Hipwood, and they're on here with Burton. Oh, they've switched it around. Great tackle, Starcevic to Charlie. Charlie says, I'm going to take you on. Xavier Dersma. Oh, he's grabbed him. And it's holding the ball. Short kick there to Pow Pepper. He'll send it long to Charlie Dixon. And a free kick there to Starcevic. He'll send it long to Rockcliffe. Fuck. Oh, that's a great kick there to Trent McKenzie. And he'll switch it out wide, and they're on here. If Robbie Gray can start it up to Charlie Dixon. He'll play on. He'll send it long. And Mays pushed himself to the forward line. And will he kick this goal? Samuel Mays. And misses. Oh, it's a 90-point lead to the Brisbane Lions. And he'll send it long to McFayden. And Motlop drops the mark, and they're out here with Yachi. And a free kick there off Trent McKenzie. McFayden wants it. And it'll be Archie's. Oh! Rayner will send it long. Lincoln McCarthy. He drops the mark. And a free kick for Archie Smith. Does Archie have the range? That's the question. Oh, no way. Archie Smith in the rain. From 50 metres. He's kicked his first. And it's 96 points. With a minute to go. Rockcliffe goes short and wide. And Mark de Dersma. A minute to go. Does the Lions have one more left in them? But the Power have put it over the line. He says they're not getting a 100-point loss. They're out here with Lockie Neal. Archie and holding the ball. And marked by Fantasia. That'll be a 96-point win unless we somehow get it out or a Charlie gets a goal or someone. And there it is. The Lions win in an absolute thumper. Brisbane topping where the rule blue and gold. With below always fight for victory. Like Brisbane Ambers Arbor. With a 96-point win. A 96-point absolutely pelting of the Power on a Friday night. We will always fight for victory. Let us Ryan. To be completely honest, it's going to be 3 votes to the Big O. 3 votes, the Big O. 2 votes to Brandon Starcevic. And 1 vote to Joe Danaher. In a great game. 2 injuries coming out of the day. Jared Lyons and Connor McFayden, the young man. I think he picked up a few disposals in that game. He had 8 disposals in that game. That's pretty decent. Probably had a 16 if that was the case. That was good. So the Lions come out 96-point winners. To recap the votes: 3 votes to Big O, 2 votes Starcevic, and 1 vote Joe Danaher. Can we go for 8 on the trot? That's the question. 8 on the trot coming here, and it'll be against the Freo Dockers at Optus Stadium. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. We take on the Dockers.